Okay? Like I said at the beginning, teaching somebody something different, especially with, most of you guys are very experienced martial artists. So we all have habits inbuilt that we just can't help. You don't even, how many times in your training will you do things and you don't even realise you've done them? You stand stuff and things like this. So this is hard. It's almost like somebody, this guy's come along today and he's showing us this stuff and we're going to do everything that we've done and do this way. Just standing square on. How difficult, really. How many of you found, if you're honest with yourself, you're angling off? Because it's a natural movement, a natural progression. And this is where to do it. If you've got access to a punch bag or even in front of the mirror, practice doing techniques from relax. This, strikes, slaps. So you're trying to train yourself to be able to switch off from not being here or not being there, whatever the stance might be that you prefer to adopt. Okay? So easy said than done. Totally appreciate it. It's having maybe a different insight now, maybe looking and thinking, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. How fancy is a slap? Probably the most simple movement, strike-wise, that anybody could ever do. Maybe climbing on somebody high and just dropping on somebody, that might be a bit more simple. The gravity helping you do that. But ultimately, the delivery of this is good. So even if you can't get a short distance, if you can create a distraction from it, it works really well. Okay? So the distance thing, just want to kind of pick up on that a little bit. Volunteer for a fight and then just volunteer to stand. So you all come back. If you come this side. You could come early from this way. Right. Let's go back to what I was talking about earlier. You guys just able to read off. We're talking about earlier. Swing of the slap. Yeah? And the path it will cover. So what we've got to try and look at is developing maybe ways of training this where the delivery is short and sweet. Now, position I've got with you that one settle back there for target, there's not switching. Okay? So if I do a swing here, who do I hit? Even though it's on the pad, that's possible. So this is where the movement with the hips and the angle, look how it throws my arm up the middle. Remember, all I'm thinking about, the only effort I'm putting in this is allowing it to lift. And it lifts to a point and it swings. So it's like, the thing with this is like serving a tennis ball. You're creating a ballistic action. Okay, so my body goes, that hits. How would you throw a tennis ball? Yeah? How would you throw a javelin? What's the common thing? Shot put. My body's going, hips, shoulders, body, that's the last thing that travels. This is the thing with the flat. It has to be the last thing. I've done this before, I'm not going to do it. If you get a tennis ball, or a rolled up glove, or a pair of socks, anything, hold it in your hand, and have this, and this all locked together, you'll get it. And it'll probably land down there somewhere. That makes sense? If you want it to cover distance, you've got to throw your body through and let this go after. Create that ballistic action that's going to carry it. So there's an element of that in this. So from this position here, you still want it? Okay? I'm not coming through it. There's no swing to this. You've got. So this allows close proximity. Yeah? And this will help you develop the understanding of getting out of the habit of wanting to use it from here. Alright? It's just an illustration. You can practice the technique by being close to a wall. This helps me develop the mechanics as a